Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am back with another video, and this time I wanted to continue our saga of building for Willow Creek. As you guys know, I've been working on my save file for a while, and believe it or not, this is not the first time that I start a project like this. So I'm trying really hard to commit and make sure that I finish this world at least just to start. I don't like jumping from world to world. I like to start somewhere and just do everything there and then finish. So in this case it is Willow Creek, so this will be the last lot for this neighborhood, which I'm very excited about. I have built in this area many times before, and if you guys check my gallery, you will see that I have a lot of different versions and different type of builds for this lot. But one thing that all of those builds have in common is that they are all multi-purpose lot. I have done museums with a coffee shop and a park. I have done a gym with a library. I have done, I think my most recent version, I did a bar, like a corner bar and a motel. And I really like those builds. They still are in the same style of my current builds. And so I was just thinking of, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that same lot here and call it a day. But I don't know, similar to the diner that I did, I kind of wanted this bar to have story, and so I was thinking of this place as the bar that it's been open for years, and a lot of the older folks come here to hang out. And so because I wanted it to feel that way, when I was picking the decorations and stuff, trying to pick stuff that look older. Same thing with the, I don't know, I just want everything to feel that it was put together like a long time ago. So I went ahead and used a lot of dark wood. I didn't use any modern looking stuff. Everything looks older, and so yeah, that was the main idea for it. But yeah, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I decided to do a bar. So this will be the local bar for Willow Creek. But again, because it's gonna be a multi-purpose lot, your Sims will be able to do more than just visit the bar. So there's gonna be an area for like comedy show. Oh, I'm sorry, before I get there, so I'm gonna be uploading this lot as a karaoke bar, but for my save file I'm gonna make it a custom venue, okay, which is my the previous build that I've done here. Also, it's also labeled custom venue, and I had a whole schedule set up for it. Now I do need to make a schedule for this for what I want the Sims to do, but this I need to create I want to hold and wait a little bit longer before I make this schedule, because a lot of the roles for that schedule will require specific Sims, and I don't have those Sims created just yet. If I just do it and set it up at random Sims are gonna show up, and so I just don't want that. I'd rather wait a little bit longer and maybe create the Sims and then try to get them skills and whatnot, and then assign them to the role. But anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna be uploading that as a karaoke bar, so you can still play with it, and it functions also as just a regular bar. But the build that is next to this one will have a karaoke area. So this part of the build is mainly focused on the game area. It has a big bar, it has a place to dance, and it has a small area for for comedians. And so on my custom schedule for the custom venue, one of the things that I set up last time is that around 6 p.m. there's a comedy show, right? And so I thought it would be, I don't know, maybe kind of cute, or I don't know, just interesting to have a Sim that is really funny and come at 6 o'clock whenever you Sims, you can schedule to come in and visit this lot with your Sims. That way you can see that comedian. Although I'll be aware, because if they have really high comedy skill, I'm pretty sure if your Sims laugh a lot, they can die by that. So yeah, definitely have to be careful. But yeah, so that's one of the ideas. And then here I'm trying to thinking like sitting area, because the stage is like very small in a corner. Also I didn't want it to be too big, because again, this is a small town. This bill probably has been here for years, and I don't think that they will have like very very nice things. So I feel like having a really big stage didn't fit this lot. So I decided to do something very small. And again, because it's just only a few people that come here to perform and whatnot, it's not a very known bar for outsiders. It's just, very well known for the locals. And so yeah, I decided to do this little stage here. I'm pretty sure that I added a microphone, and then I add some extra decorations. Another thing that I was trying to do, I was skeptical about the placement of the DJ booth. Now I didn't play taste this bill, but I'm pretty sure everything is functional, because there's plenty of space for just seems to get around and whatnot. Yeah, I did struggle a little bit with the floor plan initially. Oh my god, you guys won't believe how many times I tried this, but I already know, like, when I struggle, either I'm very tired, so I just take a break, and then get back to it. And I feel like I did that like 3-4 times before I came out with this floor plan and this placement for stuff, and then I was satisfied with the colors and whatnot and the way everything looked. And so I was able to just, this is probably my first try. And yeah, I feel like once you get one in the thing in the right place, everything else comes together. And so I was trying to just put things in place, and then later I was gonna worry about the decoration. Now, one thing that I really wanted to do here, I feel like this type of builds, what truly complete this build is the lighting. Okay, so we'll get to the lighting later on, but I feel like, I don't know, the build is fine, it looks cute, but once I start accommodating the lights and setting colors and whatnot, that's when it truly came together for me. So I'm very excited about that part. I'm very proud, the lighting work that I did. But yeah, here you see me, I'm putting some decorations on the little stage. I'm pretty sure that I did there is a guitar, and then I did one of those like booth that you can use to, like, those things that you can use to like collect money. I'm pretty sure that you can play there, but in this area it's just for decoration, so it's not meant to be functional. I don't know if it is. It might be, because technically, there's plenty of space for it, but I placed all the items around, so I don't know whether your Sims will be able to use it, but that would be pretty cool. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the mic, it is functional, because I do need the comedian to access it. But yeah, so here I'm starting to set up all the lightings. I wanted it to feel very cozy, as well as, I don't know, it's just there's no like regular light, everything is like colors and stuff. And so I did a lot of red for the lightings, reds and oranges, and some other tones. So, but I really like the way you look. And there's this ceiling lights as well. They have like 3 different colors. You will see me placing them in a little bit, but I was very surprised that they were base games. I have built with those lights before, and I don't know, I could have sworn that they were for like the Get Famous pack, but apparently not. I just realized that they are from base game, and I thought it was pretty cool. I think you have to unlock them. Like, if you playing from the Manage World tab, you will have access to all items, but like if you playing from Live mode and you go to build mode that way, that item's probably gonna be locked. So I'm pretty sure it's locked through an achievement or maybe a career. I couldn't confirm that, but yeah, I really love using those as well. And now that I'm thinking about it, I feel like I should have added some of those lights outside, because I was struggling with the outside decoration. You will see towards the end. I'm pretty sure, like, with the outside I will have to redo it, but as of now it is okay, and I'm just gonna be uploading this version of the build. But yeah, before I release my save file, I will be definitely making some changes. I also went into the diner like a couple days back and updated some of the outside area as well. Because I don't know, I'm just always changing my mind for whatever reason. Like, I feel this is why I struggle so much sometimes to build, because for me it's like a never-ending project. Oh, this is the lights that I was telling you guys about. So they have like red, green, and blue, and they are pretty cool. They're pretty cool. I think the way they are like they don't move around, but they project these color lightings, and I don't know. I just feel like they were pretty cool, and they are base game. So there you go. But yeah, for me it's a never-ending game with building, because like the build looks fine, and it looks fine now, but then I don't know, a couple of days will go by and then I'll feel different about an item that I placed, so I had to change it immediately. But yeah, and I did that in the diner. I changed the roof a little bit because I feel like it was too big. Also, I don't know if you guys have been experiencing that new bug after the update with the roof. Like, you are not able, like if you have rooms like on the roof, like if you try to add rooms or platforms and whatnot, it's gonna break your roof. And so I feel like you probably like right there, like if you see in the front, normally in that area where those little columns are, I will have some flooring on, like a ceiling, right? And we use the rooms in build mode to add a ceiling to those areas. So in this build, and any of the builds that I've done recently, I've used that, because I've used rooms on the roof, because it will just mess up your roof and you will be able to see it. So yeah, I was very upset when I logged into the game after that day, and I saw that all of my builds were messed up. And I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the reasons why I stopped playing. I cannot play the game if it is broken. Like, gameplay is fine because I don't really do a lot of gameplay, but if the things in build mode are messed up, it's kind of like how I feel about playing without sunblind. I like my game to look a certain way, and so if the part that I use the most is messed up, I wouldn't enjoy play. So I really understand people that play the game, and when we have bugs like this, they get really annoying. I normally don't, but it did stop me from playing the game for a couple of days before I could figure out what was going on. So I did report the bug that other people have, and I felt a little bit relieved to know that other people were experiencing the same. So I knew it was not that my game was broken, or because I didn't really have any mods other than, I think I have the world mode that you can hide some worlds and whatnot, and you have some clouds and stuff like that, and then the tool mod, and what's the other one, better build by. I checked and those were updated. So yeah, at the beginning when I first loaded the game, I thought that the mod of my game was doing that, until I realized that more people were experiencing that. So yeah, but it is a very annoying bug, but I'm sure that I think they say, I was reading on the forum that they were gonna be taking care of it in the next update, and that won't be till the 21st. So moving forward, I won't be using those rooms, just to make sure that I don't mess up the rules. But yeah, I had to go into my other builds and change the way they were set up, because even though it's gonna be fixed and I don't need to go back to those builds right now, every time I visit this area, I can see that the roof is broken. So I have to go into all my builds and remove the rooms, and also like fix platforms and whatnot, so that it wouldn't look crazy. So I don't know, I'm glad that I did it, because again, just seeing it was annoying me, and fixing those builds, I think that's what brought me back to the game. But yeah, I feel like I haven't really spoke about this build much, but I'm telling you, this is kind of like a long video. There's a lot that I had to cut, because again, this is a pretty big lot. This is a 40 by 30, and again, I always do multi-purpose for that reason, because there's just so much space. I prefer smaller lots because they're easy to build in, and then this lot being so big also meant that I would have to do a lot of decoration for the outside, so I was not prepared for that. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm still not satisfied with it, so I will most definitely be making changes for that. Now here we moving on to the other build. I also struggle with this one because I don't know, I didn't know what type of bill would match, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do on the side. Now, initially, like I said, I had built here a bar and a motel, so I wanted to do the same thing. But then, I was thinking for my save file, I want to do a karaoke club, and so I was thinking of what place would they go and hang out. Um, and I was gonna do that for people living here in Willow Creek. I'm still not sure, like, all the things that I'm gonna set up, but I was just thinking of that. That was one of the ideas that I had, and so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and make it a karaoke room. And I was struggling at first because I really wanted to make separate rooms, right? I wanted to make separate rooms where your Sims can go in and, like, hang out with friends and whatnot. And I don't know, it just, I struggled so much with that idea. I liked the idea, but I was having a hard time bringing it to life. And so I went ahead and decided to, do what I always do and keep the floor plan open. Again, I don't know what it is, a lot of walls just sometimes they mess me up. I need open floor plans, and so I continue that here as well. The color scheme is very similar because, I don't know, in a way this is kind of meant to be like an extension to that other lot, but obviously it will look kind of weird. And yeah, if I really wanted to be just one lot, I would probably have to rethink the whole floor plan and kind of like put these lots together, and that felt like a lot of work. So I was like, no thank you. I was already struggling enough, and I was very satisfied. I am still very satisfied with the way that other lot that other building looks. And so I didn't want to mention just to that one, but you will see me that here and there I do go back to that lot and add some extra items. Like I added that ping pong table from the university pack, I think it is. But then I also I remember that from Get Together we have that little game that I don't know the name. It's like a little football or like soccer table game, whatever. I don't know the name of it. But I remember that we had that because I tried to place it here and I didn't have enough space for it. So I had decided, okay, let me just make space on that other lot and go ahead and put it. But yeah, this area, again, because the lot is kind of small, I think it also worked out to make the floor plan very open. And one thing that I did, now that I'm looking at this, I kind of forgot to, there's some details that I did on that other build that I forgot to add here, but I will be updating this build, I guess, like later on, because again, I have to get back to it because, like I said, it's gonna be a custom venue, but I'm gonna be uploading this as karaoke bar. But yeah, I added those little booth thingies there, but I'll be removing those because then I remember that, similar to, one of the ideas that I initially had was to turn that other lot as a, into an arcane. But yeah, there you see that I removed those booths and I added those gaming machines. I felt like they made more sense for this area. But yeah, the main idea for this little space here is so that the karaoke club for my safe file will come and hang out here. This could be a thing that you could probably, I don't know, make it a tradition and do on Friday. Maybe you guys do competitions and whatnot. There's a lot of fun that you can do with it. I realized now that when you have a story for your build, or when there's a reason, when you're creating a save file and you have a purpose for the build, it makes it so much easier to build. And I always struggle when I'm getting started, but then when I start to think of who's gonna be visiting the lot and what the purpose of it is, then I immediately get inspired. I start thinking of thousands of ideas, and I just really, it just becomes easier. Now here I'm adding these little posters in this wall. I do end up changing to the brick wall, and then I continue to add more posters. Here I got the idea of making this wall like full poster. Like I was gonna add a bunch of decorations, and I will skip through it a little bit, but yeah, here you're seeing that I added a bunch of decorations. I think it looks pretty cool, and then later I add some lighting as well. But I really like the way it turned out. I just feel like, a lot of young people hang out here. Little people like I'm here for the karaoke. They probably I don't know, donated these posters themselves, or these posters are from like, I don't know, past events and whatnot. So yeah, I like the idea of having those posters there. Now here I'm just adding some extra decorations to make sure everything looks put together. And then I pretty sure like after this, we moved to the outside area. Oh yeah, I also added this little, like those, oh my god, I think those came with the Ciudad Enamorada pack. What's the pack? What's the name of that pack? Oh my god, I can't think of it. Well, it's the, yeah, I don't remember the name of it, but it's, the world is based on Mexico City, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I placed those little games that come with it and those little tables. I've seen some people do some gameplay with it. I don't know. I know it's like some table, like card games maybe. I don't remember exactly, but yeah, I thought to put those there because you know this is a area space for adults. So I thought that would probably make some sense to just have it there. Now here we're moving to the outside. Now when decorating the outside area again, now like I said, I'm not really satisfied with it, and I will most definitely get back to it. But my main idea was to just do a little lighting. So, it is a bar, so I feel like neon lights outside made a lot of sense. And so I wanted to make sure that the light show looked pretty good. But yeah, I really like the way it looks, but I feel like I could do much better. So I will be visiting this lot and making changes in the future. But yeah, these little lights, oh my god, they are so pretty. They are from the Parenthood pack, and I don't think I ever used them before. I don't know, they lovely. It really reminded me of Christmas, and reminded me of, I was just thinking of like birthday parties. Like if I were to like create a lot where your Sims can go and throw birthday parties on, I would definitely be using those lights. But yeah, I really like them. They look very pretty. I added some vending machines in this outside area, and then quickly I moved to the parking lot. So I did, yeah, okay. So I did this fence first, and then we started doing, our parking load routine. Because again, I don't landscape. Plus, I don't think it makes sense for this lot. There's a lot of concrete technically, and so plants don't make a lot of sense in this area. But yeah, I struggle a little bit with the way I wanted the parking space to be, but I ended up dividing the lots in two, and then here I added some parking space in this little area, and then I added other two on the other side, and then just a bunch of decoration. Really, I don't want to say much about it because I don't know, and I'm repeating myself. But again, I don't really like it that much. I will be revisiting this lot 100%. But yeah, it is okay, but I can do so much better. I think I was probably getting tired towards when I was like building this area. That's why whenever I'm getting tired, if I'm building, I have to take a break. So I feel like I didn't take a break, and I just continued building because I wanted to finish the build. I love the way it looked, the interior, so I wanted to finish the outside, but I spent a little time doing the interior. So yeah, I didn't have enough energy to complete everything, and I made it look very messy, which I do regret a little bit. I do like the idea of this lot not being like fully like put together on the outside, but I feel like I added too much trash, and so it doesn't look right, and I need to fix that. So yeah, that's one of the main changes that I will probably do. Maybe probably change the parking lot layout. As you can see, I added like it's like, is that like not a kissing booth? What's the name of that? A photo booth. Yeah, I added that there. I was just thinking that you've seen whenever they visit this lot, they could probably use that and take some cute pictures, some memories. They probably, I was thinking like, after spending the night drinking and whatnot, they'll probably take some silly pictures there. And yeah, so here I'm just adding some cards for extra decorations. I was also thinking how this would look whenever it's like winter time. I love builds when it's winter time. It's one of my first seasons in game. um Not in real life. Real life is too cold, especially when we get a lot of snow. But in game, I love winter time. I just think everything looks so pretty, and so I always like to think about how the builds will look in during those times as well. And one of the things I like to do, I like to add trees to make sure that in fall time or fall season, there's a lot of leaves on the floor. But I didn't add any trees here. Again, that's probably one of the things that I will be changing later in the future. But well, I didn't see this coming. I guess we are on the screenshots. Again, thank you guys so much for being here. I really appreciate you. I hope you enjoyed the screenshot. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.